So Charles wants to know, do you guys have a preference on new lead campaigns for Ylopo? Do you use the one that Ylopo gives? Have you modified it? What do you tell your agents at your brokerage, Grant? What do you use?
We basically let Ylopo handle it for us for the new lead campaigns. I'd rather hire the experts than me.
Yep.
So one thing that we've done is, for all the new leads, we throw everything now into call action. So, and Barry, I think you're using call action too, aren't you?
I am. Yep.
So you can probably speak to this too, but when a new lead comes in, they're going right immediately to call action, which is really helping in the campaigning. It's helping scale all those contacts we need to make. So depending on your new lead, intake every month, if you're taking in a lot of new leads, you're going to notice it's hard for one ISA or a group of agents to keep up with it. You're gonna see all those tasks not being cleared. It's going to make you mad. It's going to frustrate you because you think your agents aren't working yet. But if you're scaling, like I said, 7 to 12 contact attempts in between each conversation, and you're scaling that by 1,000 leads or 2,000 leads or 3,000 leads, or in our case, I think we've got 57,000 leads in our database. Try scaling those contact attempts one time.
It's impossible.
Yeah. So we'll basically let the system run with Ylopo and with call action, but we do have our tasks. Our agents still have to pick up the phone and do some contacts too, because once we start getting engagement, we need to learn about that lead. We need to learn about what their pay points are, what their motivation is, why are they moving, when do they want to move, why do they want to move at that time, because all those questions we can ask will help us determine what value we can add.
And our lead volume is smaller than yours. We're getting about 200, 250 leads a month. So we can keep up with the initial contact.
Right.
And then every one of our agents has about 100 in their follow-up boss account that they continue to nurture. Right. And then the rest all go into a pond account.
Yep. So, for us, what we do is we have a single point of contact with our ISAs. And if the ISAs, will campaign for, 10 days and nothing happens, then our agents will kind of jump in and just start, taking from there, if you want to call it a pond, like on a call night or something like that. Right. That's what we've done. The problem I find with agents, and I think a lot of the, Zillows of the world are figuring this out too, if you can remove the nurture and follow up from the agent and get them just working with the customer, that's what they want to do. It's what they're good at.
That's a game changer if you can get there.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And we are going to the ISA model. We just have not found the right ISA to hire yet.
That's always a challenging part. It is.
Yes.
Yep. Anything to add to that, Barry?
Yeah, well, I actually hired an ISA when I was going through a bunch of transition. It was not the right time to hire an ISA. She was licensed, and I knew. She said, "I love calling." Ding. So, we've secured in 60 days. She's averaging $1 million in new business a month from leads that everybody forgot about. So for me, it's an efficiency play. And I told her, I said, call, say, going through my files, don't see if you ever bought or sold, just want to update the file to see if we should continue to work with you. When they say, not if, when they say they're not ready to buy, because that's what they're going to say, then I gave her a roadmap of how to handle them not being ready. And all we're doing is we're slotting into 3 sections, either buyer consult, we incentivize the person to meet with us. We break it up from buyer consult to lender consult. You need to know what you're approved for. You need to know about your payments. And then the third is home tour program. You're not ready, good. Let's go look at a home anyway. And what we found by doing that, we're giving people the opportunity to allow their motivation to grow. They get excited. And what they perceive to be blockers normally is just a farce.